Hello, Rescue Bots fans, and welcome to a very special episode of AfterBuzz TV. We are here at Hasbro Studios, broadcasting live for the with a studio audience. You guys, this never happens.
So much energy in this room.
For the Rescue Bots Season 4 season premiere, we are talking about episodes 1 and 2, New Normal and Building Bridges. I am Katie, Kia Prime Cullen. You can find me on Twitter at KiaJ. This is Alexis the Wrecker Torres.
What up? This is me, Alexis Torres. You can find me at atorres890.
We're going to have a rotating panel of guests on here because there are just so many people who want to talk about Rescue Bots, and it's amazing. So if you gentlemen could please introduce yourselves.
I'm Maurice LaMarche. I play Chief Charlie Burns. Available at your local toy store. And you can find me at Maurice LaMarche, all one word, on Twitter. And
I am Alon Garfius, and I play Cody Burns. I am not on Twitter, but I am here.
Yeah. Here and
Well, here is where it's happening.
Yeah.
I heard there was a young person somewhere in the world that's not on Twitter. No social media. That's fantastic. This is actually a momentous occasion because Elon and I have never met before, even though I play his father on the show.
What?
This is the first time we're actually... No, you don't. You're not buying that.
I was going to say that.
Like,
All
that can't
right.
be right.
You guys
All right.
recorded together. I'm very confused.
I'm so lost.
So these were some amazing episodes. Oh my god!
I am so excited for season 4.
Wasn't it? It was, the kickoff. There was the drama. There was tension. We actually had characters in peril in the first episode. True peril. I mean, I thought this was just an amazing kickoff to the season, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
I feel like true peril is something that actually happens more often than you would think on this show. It's like, okay, the water tower spills, seven of them.
Most of the conflict is man against nature, and this was aliens want to eat us because we're tasty.
There were spiders.
I wasn't ready for that.
No,
the thing of my nightmares, for sure. I will never sleep.
You have some hilariously G-rated nightmares,
right?
Yes.
It's still scary. Just
And
saying.
we also started off with a time skip, which is not something I was expecting. We have a small child. We have baby Cece in that.
But it makes sense since the end of season 3 felt like it was such, wrapped in such a nice, pretty bow that I was like, wait, what are we doing for season 4? I'm confused. And so seeing
Amazing things.
Exactly. So I wasn't really worried.
And Heatwave dragging his heels for 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know how he did it.
He's Heatwave. He just kind of goes, no, and hunkers down and leaves. And we're like, all right, the most tsundere of robots. Gotcha.
He was also sassy, the first episode.
That is literally everyone.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone has some modicum of sass. Mr. Pettypaws had sass.
Mr. Pettypaws always has sass, at least in my book.
Mr. Pettypaws threatening to fight dissenters was probably one of my favorite things over these 2 episodes.
I'll take it.
And if anyone disagrees, Mr. Pettypaws will fight you. Like, my cat would not do that.
No, but your cat's nice, though.
My cat is very shy. She would not fight people like that. Mr. Pettypaws, I feel like, would win most of these fights.
No one wants to
We're
mess
all
with
frightened of
Mr.
Mr. Pettypaws.
Wow.
Absolutely. We're terrified of him. We've never seen him. But just references to him in the script. We're terrified.
You know he's there.
Yes.
Watching.
Absolutely, yes.
So what was your guys' favorite part of the both the episodes that we saw today?
I gotta say the camel.
Yeah, no.
Coming across, I like that. The camel or the car in the Oasis.
Yes.
Yes.
Mystery ensues.
Yeah, that means something.
Yeah.
We have our
Well, you
first
know what
glimpse
it
of
is.
God, what's her name?
Huh?
I cannot remember her name.
Who?
Our new female bot. That was her.
Well, no, I'm assuming.
Seriously.
I can't remember.
Foreshadowing.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
I was like, isn't it
Quick
shadow?
shadow, thank
Yeah,
you.
I was like, are you trying to make a pun?
Audio
audience.
Are you trying to make a pun
Yeah.
for foreshadow for quick shadow?
Oh, God.
Megan.
It's a really good thing Megan's
Where are
not here or
you?
she'd kill me right now.
I need you here.
So let's make more puns.
No. And I'm dead. Anyway.
Megan, one of our co-hosts, hates puns, and so I make them as much as humanly possible because we can.
My favorite thing was watching Jeff Bennett, knowing Jeff, as the actor, and watching him play off of himself and be in the same scene as 2 very different and yet equally self-involved characters. And I think that he's it's a testament to what a terrific actor he is, and he is, by the way, nominated for a Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Character.
That's awesome.
Outstanding Animated Character Performance. So this Friday, so I loved watching that. That was like my favorite sort of through line for this, the second episode especially. He's so great.
That's fantastic.
Well, and he's just, Huxley Prescott is a lot of fun to watch in some of the best and worst ways, because you never know when he's actually going to function as a responsible adult or when he's going to be a train wreck of a human being. Of
course.
And you just sit there and go, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He is a blast. I don't think I have any characters on here that I don't like. Milo was interesting, because we don't usually see a lot from him.
Well,
Yep, shout out to Jason Marsden.
yeah, no, that was great.
Just with so we would have the alien conspiracy theorist going, they're here, there are aliens among us, and then
And then he
immediately
gets
get
captured.
webbed.
Yeah.
And then just the second episode, what if they eat us? No, that was last episode. You're confused. That was, I wrote their names down, the Velgrox. There we
Yeah.
go. Which is a fun and interesting name. And evidently they have some history with Cybertron.
Which I'm kind of sad we didn't get like a lot of, because I kind of wanted to learn more and see where that connection was. You know what I mean?
I honestly think that what we got was really all we needed. If they show up in force, then that would be interesting. That's like mid-season, season finale
Yeah.
territory. If-
We're not saying a word.
we're just throwing stuff at the walls. You
There
don't
you
have
go.
to confirm
No.
whether it's
Or
fiction
deny.
pie.
Yeah.
I know that NDAs are definitely
That's
a
true.
thing.
That's true.
You mean Nicole? I'm just kidding.
So yeah, and Chief Burns retiring, and my immediate
I'm
thought
not
was,
ready
oh
for
God,
Chief
he's
Burns
2
to
weeks from
go.
retirement.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Just
I
my,
just want to fish, but no, it's not going to happen.
my first thought was, he's 2 weeks from retirement. Oh God, he's 2 weeks from retirement, because that's the horror movie cliche. I'm 2 weeks from retirement,
I'm getting-
and then the monster shows up.
I'm
makes
getting
sense.
too old for this stuff. Yeah, no, he's definitely he's up for the task, but he just wants to have a little fun. I mean, he's still waiting to go on that fishing trip from season 2.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
I remember
that
that.
one.
I still don't understand how he has a big enough boat for all these bots. I don't understand.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Yes.
That's okay, we have Heatwave,
That's right.
Yeah.
who
that's
has
true now.
4 forms at this point.
I thought it was just 3.
Was it 3?
Yeah,
He's a
that's-
little overpowered.
I think it's 3.
I think it's 3.
Yes.
Yes.
3?
I think it's,
How
yeah,
many
because
forms does
the
Heatwave have?
dinosaur, the boat, and the... No, 4, because human, fire
Yes,
truck,
you're right.
dinosaur,
Sword
boat.
and boat. Okay. All right, you're right.
Not counting his original Autobot form.
Yeah, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting that. That's why I said 3. My bad.
It counts.
Yeah.
It counts.
Yeah.
And just the revelation that Heatwave does yoga.
Yeah, I don't even know how to picture that. I don't know if I want to picture that.
If there are fan artists out there,
Please?
I want this. I truly, sincerely
Can you
want to
imagine if he
see
didn't
Tumblr?
do yoga, how wound up he'd be?
That's
How obstreperous?
We're seeing the yoga version.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm okay with this.
So we're figuring out what's happened in these 3 years since we've last seen our characters. Our wonderful doctors have gotten married and had another small child named Cece, who is
She's
adorable.
adorable.
Oh
Isn't she,
my
though?
God, she's so
I
cute.
just want to put her in my pocket.
That's Kath doing the baby sounds.
Yeah?
Yeah, as well as
Oh.
playing the mom.
that's
And
nice.
yeah, so she's another marvelous voice actress. Yeah, that's gone on. Chief still hasn't gone on his fishing trip, nor had a date.
Wait, that would be kind of nice.
I've been very busy.
Cody and Frankie have both gotten older.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. And the voice.
has gotten a little
A
deeper.
little closer
bit.
to your usual register.
Yes, that's helped a lot.
I was going to ask about that if it is a little easier.
It's definitely easier.
That's good. Do you like that Cody's a little older now?
I do. I think story-wise, character-wise, we're gonna have a chance to explore some more mature topics.
Awesome.
And I think also helping to reach a different age demographic that might help.
That is also true.
Just more relatable.
I like it.
Well, and we've had the bots on this island we have a 3-year time skip, and then however long they were there. I want to say 4 or 5 years.
I'm going to say, yeah.
So that is a long time to get used to having the bots like this. And then, oh, surprise, they've been sentient the entire time. How are you doing?
I'm amazed nobody caught on before this, actually.
Well, I mean, apparently Mrs. Niedermeyer did
Mrs.
because she
Niedermeyer
had a
got
vet.
it. Oh my
And
God.
I was not expecting that, and that was my
Petty
favorite
Paws
thing.
knew the whole time.
I knew
Of
Petty
course
Paws
he
knew the whole
did.
Yeah.
time. Smart cookie, that one
Yep.
is.
I just, oh my God, that had to be my favorite part of the
was.
first episode. Is just that 2-second sight gag of Huxley Prescott pulling out his wallet.
Like, being like, bam.
Okay,
That was great.
that was a thing of wonder and beauty. Graham has his degree, so he's no
Yes.
longer taking not commuter courses.
Correspondence courses.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank
you.
That's what I needed. So he's no longer doing correspondence courses. He has a degree. Cade has a hamburger certificate
I mean,
because that's an achievement.
it was.
to lie.
It's important. It was made out of French fries. I mean, it was legit.
And we put it on Boulder's art wall, which I am impressed with the art wall, and I am impressed with the Andy Warhol, Mr. Pittypaws.
No, I want Boulder to make me a painting. That would be fantastic.
Dude, sign me up.
Yes, please.
I would be down for that. Oh, yes, this is my painting. It was done by a giant robot who's also a bulldozer. He's quite the artist.
Yes, we should make a gallery.
Yes.
He's got a lovely sensitive side, and that's one of the very endearing things about the characters. Artistic, he's sensitive, just as Imari is in real life. I think they cull a lot of the characters from actual characteristics as they get to know us. Things about us get peppered into the characters, like Chief Buzzkill.
I still don't
Just
think
to bring
he's
it back
cheap,
to me.
I disagree.
Yeah, me too.
But I actually think it's about time to have Imari and Parvesh on. Thank you
I think we
guys so
should. Yeah,
much.
we've got.
Thank you so much for
we'll
coming.
we'll bring him in, Amari and Parvesh, and we'll slide out very subtly.
Take that from you, good sir.
We've got a date on the 101 freeway.
Whoa!
And so
Good luck.
I did show my toy. Available at your favorite toy store.
If you buy the toys, it supports the show.
Yeah, please come.
Non-sponsored advertising. Thank you.
Graceful.
Come on.
Thank
That was
you.
beautiful.
Thank
Come
you.
around the other side. Brilliant.
Thanks for having us. It's been a fun day with you ladies.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Absolute blast
been
today.
It's
fantastic.
not been fun with Amari, though.
You love me, baby.
No, I do not.
The best part of your day.
Next on Empire.
So is it a good thing we're sitting between you on the couch?
Yes.
Or
Yes, because we had to get separated in the booth, too.
All the time.
But
That's
we do-
because your butt can't settle down, man. You can't. You always have to play.
Oh, look who's talking. Who's always on his phone? Who's always spilling his water
shots
everywhere?
fired?
That's because I'm
happening?
doing live tweets every day, 24/7.
Well, no, we do stand next to each other. And we do, Amari also does a lot of, like, capoeira.
Yeah.
Or what's your martial art you do?
Krav Maga.
Krav
man.
Maga.
I mean, come on.
Okay, all right. So
Capoeira.
Amari's always practicing on me.
I was just
so
gonna
I
let it
feel like
go.
I'm watching a tennis match.
We always battle.
It's just brotherly
We
love.
call it prattle battle.
Is that what it's called?
So what was your guys' favorite part of these two episodes?
Well, any part that Boulder was not on it was my favorite part.
Shade o'clock.
No, I love
Jeez.
the
palm
come on the
trees?
fan
What are
club in
those?
episode 2. That mean like that if they let me like ham it up, you better watch out. I'll just keep going.
Oh, he loves
And
it.
Blades did this time. He had autographs and
Yeah.
everything ready to go.
Yeah.
Danny can read Cybertronian.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Dude.
this. I think I'm fine with that.
I am
You,
down.
you guys saw we have those we have our cast and crew jackets
Yeah.
that and Nicole and Brian had gotten for us and
Oh, yeah.
we have our names written in
Cybertronian, which
That
is awesome.
glorious.
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
It is very
Well,
awesome.
I love the first episode because I wasn't like, I mean, we've done some crazy stuff, but just to have aliens right in your face, you know, invading Griffin Rock, I thought that was awesome.
And you guys did
Come-
mention the time jump with
Yeah.
Maurice
Yes.
and Alon, and like, yeah, that is kind of really cool for continuity of a cartoon
Yeah.
to like see like, no, all right, those were those 3 seasons. This is like, all right, our audience is growing up, so why not have our characters there,
Exactly.
too?
No, and the voice matches perfectly. I thought with Cody. Cody looks great. Francine looks great. The little
Diamond
babe-
White, yes, the lovely
Diamond
Diamond
White,
White.
who I send big kisses to. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's just fantastic.
Buy her
She's-
songs on iTunes.
I mean, her songs, her movies. She's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Sponsored advertising, you
Hey,
guys.
like it. Just
we just
slide
want to
right in
support everybody, you know. Lacey's
Yeah.
filming right now, that's why we missed her today.
Yeah, Lacey's down.
But she did send some tweets on her way to Vancouver, so
Stevie
it's a family.
and DC are in the con.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
con season.
it's
it
con
makes sense.
season.
Yeah.
Eventually, we will get DC in here. He is very enthused.
The elusive
judging by the
DC.
emails.
It's Katie's favorite.
He's like Bill Murray. Like, you know, he'll meet you some obscure place, and you know you'll know where you guys are gonna go.
No. Let's be honest. DC is more like
There is
Chevy
a
Chase.
Way too long in a bathtub without a kidney joke.
No, let's be honest. Steve Bloom is the Bill Murray.
Yeah. Okay.
DC's the Chevy Chase.
Oh, but Chevy's cool too. DC.
No, he's not.
He is
Ooh,
awesome.
Pastor
No, he
How
isn't.
dare you?
Yeah, I was gonna say past or present Chevy.
Okay, I think the only
They're both
reason-
awful.
I think the only reason we haven't gotten the off-topic button is because they don't have one right
Sorry,
now.
sorry.
So we should probably swing back into the episode.
this
Oh, that's right. We are here for a
Aliens,
show.
you guys.
Yes,
More aliens.
Good job, Katie. She's doing
Different
great.
aliens.
Good job.
I'm the lead. It's what I'm supposed to do.
That was good.
That's my
Very nice
job.
segue. I'm just here to look pretty.
And you do a good job.
I don't know. Let's go back to the Ghostbusters references and SNL. I think that I would be very much the Winston.
We need to move on.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll come back to that.
But you guys, this is pop culture. We just go from topic to topic.
As long as it's pertaining to the show that we're talking about.
Transformers Rescue Bot, Season 4 on Discovery Kids.
Like that.
There you go.
So, yes, more and different aliens. It's interesting to say, oh, we have aliens. We've had aliens for 3 seasons.
Yeah.
They're Cybertronians.
Yes.
Just more and different aliens called the Velgrok, who
Right.
evidently have a history with Cybertron, and much of the we get the hell out of the way when the giant
Yep.
robots show up sort of history.
Which is nice.
Which is usually a good thing to do when a giant robot shows up.
Yeah,
is
you
to
would
just
think.
Yeah.
Not.
There's an element, though. I think Blades is still scared of them a bit.
I was scared of them, man. They coming out shooting out webs in my face. They cover my mouth with webs. That's not cool.
They were.
not nice.
It was like evil Spider-Man.
It was.
Go web, go.
And then they had that weird sound coming out.
I love that we had like you know who's the lead alien because he's got 3 feet on everyone else,
Yeah,
and he
what's up
has
with
the translator for audience convenience.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the
he has
reason.
a better suit. He's slightly taller. He's a more statuesque. Yeah, he's like you could tell he's a lead bug. He's a lead alien guy.
The audience looks to him to understand what the heck is going on
Well,
with the aliens.
it's
Like,
funny, when
oh,
we-
English, thank goodness.
When we came back to record these 2 episodes, like we only have in our head what we think it's going to look like.
Correct.
You know? So I don't know what this is going to. I mean, I have a whole different scenario playing out in my head. Then you see it on here, like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. You know,
So that's what they meant by teeth coming out of
Yeah,
their
yeah,
noses.
yeah.
They'll show us graphics like 8 episodes later, like, oh, that's what I should have been scared of 8 episodes ago.
Yeah, and then when you watch it, you're like, oh, God damn, my reaction should have been like a little slightly more quirky or whatever. But you know, but if Jenny McSwain says it's perfect, it's perfect. My reaction is
Yeah.
perfect all the time. Sorry, Jenny, I've never doubted you ever.
It's like
Sure.
everyone says it's okay, so we're just
It's
gonna roll with
fine.
it. We're good. We're good. But yeah, this is what finally pushes Heatwave over into. All right, maybe 3 years later, I
Yep.
should actually do what I was. If I got to sign something for work and I didn't do it for 3 years, I'd be out of a job.
You know, the thing with the Heatwave, he's a soldier, man, and he's
He
not,
is.
you know, he's like straight up hardcore soldier, and so he comes from a military standpoint, but then he also has, you know, he's gotten softer over the years. Although it doesn't sound like it, you know, he sounds a little grouchy sometimes. He needs his coffee. But like his main focus is to make sure that rescue bots are good, make sure the humans are protected. That's it. Like all this sharing and feeling stuff, that's for Boulder.
Do you know what?
It is for
do.
Boulder.
You
and
You
that's
know
I
what
love
though?
about
Now
it.
I
I
realize
know.
you're more like the Rick Moranis of the Ghostbusters.
Oh my
of us.
God.
Are
Insane. The nerdy one just talking about
Are you the
soldiers and
gatekeeper?
everything.
The gatekeeper.
No.
Or the keymaster.
Yeah.
There is no Dana.
I'm
only
actually
Zool.
no.
Holy
Blades
Zool.
is more the Annie Potts. Of
I
the
want to be more like the Ernie.
Ghostbusters
I
remake.
want to be the Ernie Hudson. You know what I'm saying? Like just chilling.
No.
No.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you have to be Ernie Hudson.
Because he's cool, man, and I'm the coolest in the group. We can all agree on that.
No, the coolest one is Dan Aykroyd. Come on.
There's times you're darker than me.
We're
so
back to the
That's right.
tennis match, aren't we?
Yeah, we love it.
We're
No,
just-
you
we're
love it.
back
You
to
love
the
it.
tennis
I have
match.
no words.
All right, fine. Let's go back to Blades then.
They well, okay.
I have a fan
They-
club.
Do you?
I'm
Do
your
you
number one
really?
fan.
There we
right
go.
here.
We got
Okay, yeah.
we got 2 members right now.
Yes.
So we should have switched spots then.
Yes, we probably should. But I want to cuddle next to this.
Cuddle,
Oh.
cuddle.
Well,
We
you can
love
just have it
cuddles.
all.
I want it all. But yes, I like.
So
that there was
evidently,
a fan
Velgrok
club.
also eat people, which is really dark for the. I was not expecting it to get quite
And you said
that
that
dark.
my nightmares are not or PG rated. They're eating people.
Yeah.
Kind of, they're
They
they're
insinuate
spiders.
they insinuate they eat people, but we never let it go that dark.
Well, no, I'm pretty
Bring
sure
it
they
back.
straight up said that they ate people.
They did, but see,
They
that-
did. They're so-
But it was-
just because they didn't do it on screen doesn't mean that it doesn't happen.
We know now.
they have a taste
I mean,
for
there is a
people.
child in the show now, but that didn't happen on screen.
But you know
so-
what's funny though? It's like there's a
You guys, that's because we didn't see when the stork brought that baby over
There
to
it
Griffin
is.
Rock.
There it is.
magical cartoon stork brings the baby.
I saw Dumbo.
There's times funny like every episode that we've done or every season that we've done, they've done something that kind of push it just a little bit further so that we can kind of like get it more relatable to the parents who are watching with their kids.
Yeah, will you tell us
People who don't have
what
kids
tell
and-
us about every season? What was the thing that you thought was groundbreaking?
For
Start
every
with
season?
Yeah, start with season 1.
I mean, dude, we got like 26 episodes per season. I
Great.
can't like go
Season
through all. We don't
2?
have time for that. I'm gonna say for this season though.
And
for-
season 3.
Shh, quiet.
You didn't answer anything, Amari.
I have a season 3 one, but I'll wait till he's done.
No, he'll keep talking.
So basically, like every time we do like something a little more grand, like we became Autobots last season,
Yes.
right?
Right.
This
Thank
season
you.
we're gonna deal with more of like kind of interaction with humans and kind of expanding the Rescue Bot universe
Okay.
in really cool ways.
See, like he did do it. He did answer it actually. Very
I'm
good.
gonna
I'm proud
hit
of you.
Parv with this microphone. You guys are
And this is why we're
you-
sitting between you two.
Now, can you imagine if you weren't sitting between us? That's our recording.
We would not. The show would have
The whole
stopped. We would've had
segment,
to
me-
get up and
This
Good
is
night,
why-
everybody.
This is why we get in trouble in the recording booth.
Can we get the next people on?
Of course you can.
Actually, we did just
Who's
get
got the
symbol
giant
to
hook?
rotate.
No,
so
that's fine.
Giant hook to pull them off.
Yes,
the
yes,
screen?
yes. You'll get the next Ghostbusters coming up.
we actually legit just got the symbol for that.
Awesome.
See?
All right. Thank
We
you
love
for
Guys.
watching.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you guys, lady.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
I will take that.
Season 4.
I need that. I need that.
Thank you.
Oh,
You got everything? Yeah, no, I got you. I took it from you.
Yes, please don't leave anything on the couch. Other people arriving. They're on their way. We're having a grand old time. Hello. On this side. We love you.
Come on in.
Yes. Let's all be friends. So, you want to introduce yourselves and tell the fans what you do on the show?
Okay, hey, I'm Max Middleman. I play Blur, the race car.
Oh boy.
Oh, sorry. I'm Stacey Dare. I play the evil Madeline Pinch.
Dun dun dun.
We haven't seen her since, was it the middle of season 2 or the beginning of season 3?
I
Where
think
she exited stage left.
believe
That's
it's
right.
season-
She took a nice quick exit.
I think it was season 3, I believe.
The end. I thought the end of season 2.
Or season 2. I don't
Might have
remember.
been with
It's
the
all a
episode
blur.
that
It's
is
been a
essentially
nightmare that
fracking,
you
but
had.
not really. It's been a while since I've watched season 2. It's been a bit, but thank you guys for coming on. We're having a really good time with these episodes.
Yeah.
Blur nearly killed a guy.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Again.
Yeah.
Stop killing the children.
That's Blur's thing, though. You know?
Killing children?
no, nearly killing children.
Oh, okay, that's
Nearly
not
better.
Yeah. No, he's reckless. Like that's he never learns, does he? He never learns.
No. I feel like we should mic the peanut gallery.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Who's down?
Just grab them like now.
So, this is probably covered by an NDA, but can we expect to see you back this season?
There, with a woman like that, I guess she's always looming in the shadows, so you just never know.
That is a
answer.
really good answer.
Really good
And
answer.
I will come back, always for these guys because it's just I'm a fan. I'd come here for no reason. So today,
I like it.
It's been a good
We
time,
would if we
hasn't it?
could.
Yeah. No, I'm glad that you're here.
To support these guys.
Oh,
with
yeah.
I loved-
family.
Yeah.
here, yeah.
Yeah, and I loved your character too. I
Oh,
thought
you
she was
did?
great.
Oh,
She was
thank
evil,
you.
but I loved it.
As you can tell, I'm absolutely the exact same way in person.
calm, cool, and collected. I like
That's
it.
right. That's right.
Just wonderful in that sort of.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
stop it, but don't. I don't know.
Yes.
I love you. I hate you. I love you.
Yes.
Love-hate relationship with her.
Exactly.
We can
well,
thank-
that's a good villain.
We can thank Ginny McSwain for some of those tones.
I always think Jenny.
all of those tones.
So she's hiding out in Paris, was it?
Yeah. Took a quick exit.
It's a really good place to hide out, I feel.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So what did you guys think of these 2 episodes?
I thought they were awesome. Blur only had a few lines, but that's cool with me. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I
the
was in
murder
episode. No, it was great. It was great. It was very enjoyable for me.
And we had a wonderful ground bridge malfunction, and just watching you freak out for half the
Because
episode.
I knew anytime that a ground bridge is opening or it's new, I'm like, oh, I know from Prime, this is going to be terrible. I can already tell.
Well, in Robots in Disguise, the ground bridge is half the reason we have the A-team and B-team split up.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
But just sitting next to her, watching this, and her going, oh God, there's a ground bridge. It'll be fine. Oh God, there's a ground bridge. Seriously, you need to breathe. Oh God, there's a ground bridge. Actually, the music agrees with you right now. So it's probably not going to be good.
Yep. I know what happens.
A
Ground
solid
bridges.
5 minutes of you sitting there going,
I was
ah.
freaking out. I was like, this isn't going to end well. I can already tell.
You did not recuperate well from the people eating aliens, did you?
It would be a very different show, though, if it didn't end well.
Well, no, of course.
Right.
Well,
Very
it
show.
didn't, but it got better.
Better,
It's
yeah,
a different
better.
flavor
Always
of
gets
not
better.
ending well.
Yeah.
We got a sliding scale.
It always resolves well.
Yes, and I wasn't worried about the ending. I just was sitting there just like, something's going to go wrong.
It's a kid show. It's a kid show. God, it's a kid show.
for a young
No one's
audience.
gonna get eaten. No one's gonna die. It's a kid show. And I feel like sometimes for this show you need that reassurance because it gets real.
Well, if I had the year's supply of peanut butter, I'd be fine. Just saying.
Listen, yeah, we're going to save Milo from his bunker because there was an avalanche, which is what happens when you build into
It was a weird spot into it looked like a mountain, wasn't it?
I feel like that was not excavated well.
I mean, he probably did it himself, so probably
With a
not.
spoon.
Maybe.
You just see.
I don't know.
That's how you build an alien bunker.
If you can see our discussions behind the camera, it goes into very big detail.
I see that.
This is what we think of. How did he build that? I
Yes.
just keep thinking of. I went to Pepperdine, so we were in Malibu, and there's a whole bunch of houses up on the hill, and every time there's rain and every time there's mudslides, you see people shoring them up and trying to. And I'm like, you built in a hill. I don't know what you're expecting.
Yeah, when I was in college, I took a Greek and Roman architecture class. I can't tell you anything about it. I don't
Aside
remember
from the fact that
anything
you took it.
that I
And
took.
you,
I
and
took
you
the
pursued
class.
that. You pursued that field
I did
hard
pursue
after
it.
that.
Yeah. Real hard. I went after that and then
went
decided
straight
that
for it.
nah, that's not my thing. Yeah.
Go hard left.
Was this going somewhere?
Yeah.
No, no. It was that. No, that was it.
that one up.
That was it. No, you know where it was going? Because you.
That was it. I just wanted to mention it.
Nope. No, you know what? I remember where I was going. Then I found $20. I found a $20 bill afterwards. Yeah. No, that's the way you make a story interesting, as you say that.
This
I
is
found
the only
$20.
time I'll ever use this phrase. Cool story, bro.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
I've never used that. I've never
killing
used the
me,
phrase
Smalls.
ever, and that was the only time I used it.
Awesome.
I was gonna say I saw maybe in the show there were elements of Greek and Roman architecture that that the aliens. I saw. You know what? Let's move past
segue.
this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Reeling it back, buddy.
Move
Reel it
past
back.
This one time in college, I took an architecture course.
Whoa.
What do we have? What did I write down? Fruits basket for days. Salvage's name in all caps. I have missed him.
I did.
I have missed Salvage.
He's
just
amazing.
tiny and adorable, and I want to hug him.
All the time.
Megan is the huge Blur fan, and if she were here, she would
All of the
not shut up
questions.
about how much she loves Blur. So.
Well, Blur loves you too, Megan.
She's going to lose her
Doing
mind.
the voice.
I feel like I should get her on the phone and be like, "You can't repeat that." She's out of town. Just some of the lines we got. Do foxes actually trot? Killed me. I love Chase. I'm playing favorites. He's wonderful. I adore Chase. And just the lawful good, not understanding idiom. Like, yes. Yes.
Yeah, still my favorite Chase episode will always be when he was trying to tell jokes. Ding dong! Like, it was just the best.
This one trying.
Yes. Big
I loved
emphasis on the
him-
words.
I loved him being an actor. Where'd you get the hat? On the internet? One size does fit all. Like, where can I find a Cybertronian-sized cowboy hat?
It just
Wyoming, evidently.
makes sense.
You'd be
I
surprised
thought it would be
what
in
you can find
Texas.
in Wyoming.
Don't the 4940 hats fit everyone? Isn't that the flap rim hats? Isn't that?
I have
don't
no
know.
idea. I just learned something new today.
Maybe not. Maybe
No,
not.
I know some
The
people
more
who
you know.
hats don't
Oh
fit
man,
them
we
at all.
can have a soundboard.
You know.
Dang it.
Anyway,
You have to pay for that.
Yeah.
so we wind up in the desert, which is Heatwave's way of avoiding his feelings.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel.
Because of a ground bridge malfunction that is, we don't know what happened.
Do we though?
Because, well, the ground bridge was supposed to be a very localized one, a connection between this new base that they're setting up on the mainland, which, hello, thread that's going to see us through this entire season.
Yeah.
A building in disguise. Everything in disguise. It's Mad Libs. Blank in disguise. Everything.
And it could be everything.
Of course. And so we have the ground bridge going back and forth, which is when we have Blur quite literally hitting a wall.
Yep.
Taking that at 80 miles an hour for about 10 feet of track.
But I like the balloons. That was a very nice
The
touch.
balloons were
Oh
great.
yeah.
And it took care of all those fruit baskets.
But I wish I could have, like...
You wanted a fruit basket, didn't you?
Yeah, I did want a
Someone
fruit
send
basket.
Alexis a fruit basket.
Yes, please.
She wants one.
I will give you an address.
You picture yourself in the show.
Yes. I wasn't going to minute live.
What does it look like?
I don't know. I don't know
Well,
if I want...
she's a wrecker, and I'm a prime, and we've established...
I'm hoping to look like a little bit like Grimlock, but I know that's a different show. But
Well, no,
I would like to be a Dinobot.
We had a fan art contest on Robots in Disguise, so we have likenesses of us as bots
I have
floating
that.
around on the internet.
I printed that out and framed it somewhere. So
I
have to
need
look
it on
up.
a shirt. It's glorious.
It's pretty cool.
Anyway, once again, we have the off-topic button, which...
But I wanted to get to before we wrap up, at least with you guys, was that I didn't get to hear what your favorite part was for the past 2 episodes, or did you say it? I don't remember.
Well, one thing that I like a lot is the Easter eggs of our EP, Brian, where you just see him randomly in the town.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I have a thing for that. I don't know, and I love the cat, Mr. Pettypaws. It's so adorable.
Mr.
But,
Pettypaws is the
those
best.
were like, oh my god, I got really excited
Oh,
when I saw
stop.
that. Among other things, but those are the times that I just go, oh, I love that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I love that too.
Again, Mr. Pettypaws threatening to fight people was...
Running favorite.
God
People
bless.
underestimate cats, I'm telling you.
I agree.
Cats are amazing creatures.
Amazing.
Anyway, we need the next people in here. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
for
so
joining us.
much.
It's such a blast to talk with you.
You're amazing. Oh, careful.
So great.
All right.
And we've got, I think, our last set of people? Question
like,
mark?
where'd they go?
People are coming. They are occurring. In the interest of not cutting out the audio for iTunes, they wound up in the Sahara.
Yes. Well,
I
I
was making jokes about them being in the Sahara, but
I was
wound
very
up in the
confused.
actual honest to God Sahara.
Yeah, and I was really, because at first, you know how we always have ground bridge malfunctions. They always end up either like in the Antarctic or in the desert, and I'm like, how does this always happen every time? It doesn't matter what series.
It's a tradition. It's Canyons the show.
Yeah.
It's a tradition.
Yeah.
Well, we
So,
do
well
reveal
done. Thank you.
we do reveal later few episodes on why it malfunctioned.
Yes. Why that
Well,
specific location?
I'm sure it's because Quick Shadow's there.
Oh,
Like,
that's what
I
that's what I was assuming, but I didn't want to get
She
too ahead.
she's involved, yes.
Yes. Almost like I know my stories. Welcome to the show for the fans. You want to introduce yourselves, tell them what you do.
Oh, sure. I'm Nicole Dubuque. I'm the executive producer for season 4.
I'm Brian Holfeld. I was the story editor for season 4, producer for seasons 1 through 3, and along with Nicole and Jeff Klein, one of the co-creators of the show.
So you gave us this show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I don't know what I was doing.
It is so much fun watching this.
Keep you
Seriously,
all
this
working.
is such a blast. So what was your favorite part of these 2 episodes?
Oh my gosh.
If you can pick one.
That's the hard part, right?
Parts,
it's like
plural.
choosing your children. There are some lines I really like in this. I don't know. I just crack up that Heatwave can finally be snarky. Like that was really, when I was writing this, it was really fun because you got to think about like what would it be like? What have all the bots been holding inside for 3 years? Oh, and whenever I get to write Chase doing his detective stuff, that makes me so happy too.
The detective novel.
Yeah, exactly.
He knew it was this time because he looked at his watch and the sun was up.
That actually went on for like another paragraph. We had to.
I was okay with this. I would love
would
just a web series of just him just like typing in his little typewriter talking about stuff.
I am down for that. That would be amazing.
Take my viewership.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Take my viewership.
Take it.
I will disable ad block for that web series.
Just
That's how much I'm
just
in.
for that.
So, what was your favorite?
The script for the second episode was brilliant.
You say that because you wrote it, right?
Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm glad we finally get to, have the bots reveal themselves, which opens up so many more stories for season 4. So it was time to do it. And also, as people were saying earlier, just the idea that we jumped ahead in time is pretty unique for a show, aimed at this age level. And one of the reasons we did it was because our actor who plays Cody, Ilan Garfias, his voice was changing a little bit, so we decided to go with it. And I'm just kind of think about what would happen if that actually happened to Cody.
Yeah.
So it was one of the reasons why we decided to make that leap, in addition to being able to have the bots be able to make their decisions. So.
And I think it's great because it's nice to see, because we have good character development since season 1, but I like to actually see the characters actually grow in physical and through their own stories.
And change clothes.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That's
and
a thing that
technically, I mean,
occurs.
it is an issue technically because all the models have been created
of
for the
course.
first 3 seasons. So there was a little bit of kickback from the animation studio about having to create new models for these characters. And I think you'll notice that the only ones that really changed were Cody and Frankie.
But also all the kids in Griffin Rock have grown up as well. You'll notice that too.
When you meet the Pioneer lads and all of Cody's contemporaries, they're a little bit older too.
Oh, that's good.
It's the poor kid that got stuck with Chase's presentation about
Right.
weird laws from around the world.
Right. Yeah.
That was beautiful. Can we talk about Blade's fan club for a minute? Because
I am the only fan.
we were on the Robots in Disguise after show. We've pretty much decided that everyone in Crown City knows that these robots are there and that they have secret fan club meetings.
Yes.
And that they just don't say anything because they don't want to blow anyone's cover. But they totally know there's fan fiction and there's I saw them today. I saw them here.
And there's like
they
a whole
went through the
YouTube channel.
drive-through.
Yeah, there's like
and
a whole
got breaded
YouTube.
veal.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice. I was not expecting that.
Massive callbacks
Nobody
to
ever
Comic-Con
expected breaded veal.
interviews. But yeah, so having it be an actual fan club for Blades is like, I'm having flashbacks. I feel like they should.
Well, we
should
were
be a
thinking about
thing.
the internet, right? Because the bots can basically be themselves on the internet. So I'm sure that Blades is going to reach out on the internet and have fan club interaction there too.
Oh boy, watching Blades on a online chat or like a forum. Oh boy.
But it would have to be closed network because we're not revealing the secret to the rest of the world, and the internet
Sure.
is the best way to do that.
True fact.
For better or for worse.
Yeah.
Right.
And I say this having been spoiled for stuff that's aired in Europe and hasn't gotten here yet. Like,
No,
stop
no,
it,
no,
guys,
no,
stop
no,
it,
no,
stop
no,
it.
no, no, no.
So if it's that easy, if all it takes is one tweet to spoil an episode, can you imagine just breaking a secret like this?
Well, we did actually have in this episode, it got cut for time, that Blades had a radio show that he was hosting.
Oh my
Episode
gosh.
one.
Yeah, and he was taking people's calls and solving their problems. So he has managed to interact with the humans, but keep his secret.
Yes.
So he's Dr.
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
Pretty much, yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yes,
Where
uh-huh.
is he? Oh my gosh.
here.
Always over your shoulder.
So happy right now.
My kingdom for web shorts.
I
Seriously,
know,
for
right?
all this
Yeah.
little ancillary
Yes. Boy,
content,
we'd
that
love
would
to
just
do
be the best thing ever.
I can't even make words right now. I'm so excited.
Love to do that.
I want that.
Can we have that? Can we like petition? For
Oh,
that?
I think you should,
Blades
absolutely.
For web shorts.
Blades
for
fan
just-
podcast.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Pick up the pages that fell on the floor when we were writing and put them in. Happy to.
What do you think, Parvesh? Are you down?
I will do anything as long as you pay me.
And that's why we're petitioning Hasbro. Yes.
Wait a minute.
And if eno-
Getting paid for work? What is this?
and if enough people petition and write in and phone and call, Young Justice will get a season 3.
Oh, you're going to put that in?
We've been working on that.
Thank you.
I've seen those hashtags. And that's actually the only other show I've seen do a time skip in the middle like that is Young Justice.
Yes.
So
Which-
And what was the reason for that?
I think it was to bring in a bunch of characters, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought you knew that.
Greg Weisman knows that.
Okay.
I just follow his dictation.
Nicole wrote on Young Justice seasons 1
He is our leader.
I am not worthy.
We're on the couch with famous people, guys.
I can't.
So we wind up in the desert because that's a great place to be when you're a robot, right?
It's either
Except
underwater.
not particularly. We get our first look at Quick Shadow, which everyone thinks is a mirage, and I'm like 99% certain that that's her.
Yeah.
And that's also the reason that the ground bridge, which is supposed to be a closed link between these two spaces, malfunctioned and spat them out there.
Yeah, because she's there.
Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Okay, you got it. That's great. Let's all drop the mic simultaneously.
I'm not sure if I trust the peanut gallery right now. Everyone's under NDAs, so it's just hearing people laughing behind us like we're not in the studio, there's other people here. This is a new experience for us, you guys.
But I like it.
Oh, me too. I want the peanut gallery every episode.
All
Sign
the
me up.
time. Yeah, just in
Everyone.
the studio. But no, I was thinking the same thing. I'm just trying to figure out specifically how, if it was with her spark or just something just because her presence was there. So I'm very curious
If
to
she
find
has
out.
a ship that's downed there,
Yeah, or if she's
buried in the
injured
sand.
and that's why she's there and she can't get out and all that kind of stuff.
Hope that it was, there's a car. Nah, it's a mirage. No, it's
it's
not
not.
like we've been talking about finding other giant robots pretending to be vehicles that may already be on this planet.
Yep.
That's never happened.
Never. Who would think of such a thing?
Can I talk about how awesome the music was?
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
We
the
have a great
Lawrence of
composer,
Arabia.
Christopher Elves, and he always samples some great kind of stuff. Like the Lawrence of Arabia is kind of strains as we go in there, and there were some other references. We had
Cece's theme, which is kind of a Nutcracker.
Okay, I thought so.
well, right meets Pee-wee's Big Adventure. A little bit.
It's kind of,
Right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
adorable.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to the inevitable but wonderful CC themed episodes because we had Adventures in Babysitting a couple of seasons ago.
Right.
Hey, I liked that baby bot. I thought it was adorable
Yeah.
and
Oh, right.
terrible at the same time.
Exactly. Great
Like
and terrible bot.
I definitely had that as a high school assignment.
Yep.
You had a baby bot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just had an egg.
It didn't move like that, but it was honest to God, a small child with, it was a thing, and it was crazy.
That's not fair. I had an egg and my grandmother cooked it because she thought it was just a regular egg. So upset.
Whoa, we got some Greek myth going on here. I
So sad.
insane.
Your grandma Medea, was that?
So they managed to get out of what they fell into because of a camel.
Yeah,
Camels do actually make those noises.
Yes.
I've ridden
Yes.
one. They're large
Yeah.
and terrifying.
Yeah,
Right?
I
especially
think
at
we
the red
played
fair.
one in the booth. Who did that? Was that Steve?
think that's Steve,
That was
yeah.
Steve.
That
I
makes
remember
sense.
playing the actual camel
Right.
recording in the booth. And everybody saying that doesn't sound like a camel. It was like, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
camel.
I'm sorry, guys. It's camel.
Steve Bloom making camel noises.
Also,
It's
watch
a
that
cool
program.
job. That's my new aesthetic.
Yeah, that's strange.
You know,
So Steve Bloom startled
uh-oh.
Steve Bloom.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Voice actor shenanigans are my favorite.
Oh, it's the best.
I was not expecting the boat in the desert. I'm very glad that worked. Thank goodness.
I was very
Yeah,
confused
us
at
too.
first. I was like, how? Oh, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. I'll
We're
take
gonna
it.
go with it. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go
Sure.
sand skiing.
Or just like how you were kind of confused with Heatwave's water jets going through the sandstorm. I was like, does that work?
Yeah.
Hashtag
Okay.
rescue bot science.
Just let it go. The correct science.
Wouldn't it be cool if we got like the Mythbuster guys to like do stuff like this? It's like, it worked on Rescue Bots. Will it work in real life?
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know.
I would
Stepping
again.
aside from the
I'd
giant
watch
transforming alien robots, what else can we?
Right. Oh, well, I take
Yeah,
those
right,
for granted
exactly,
at this
yeah.
point. So. Those are my life.
Other aliens that you went on.
Oh, did you guys ever see Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yes.
No, but I know about it.
Right, so that kind of reminded me of that. Like, I realized after the fact, oh yeah, didn't the clowns like shoot? Didn't they shoot
Something like
cotton
that.
candy? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I do
anyway.
remember that. I would never put those two references together.
I have no idea.
See, my
what-
go-to is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but that's
well, that's awesome.
that had
That's
the best
different.
opening
Running
theme.
around with a parachute, we'll be all set.
Yeah, we're again swinging a little
Can we
bit
talk
off
briefly
topic.
about
Sorry,
the
back on.
eating?
Managed to
Oh,
get-
okay. Never mind.
About the
I was
eating?
going to bring about the
Yes, I wanted to bring that up.
Volgrox eating people,
Yes.
and how we actually could not outright say that because of S&P, which is why we only use the word dinner.
Dinner.
And I don't know if you noticed, but it's set off screen even.
Yeah.
Which kind of
Mitigates
mitigates it a a little bit more. So
I see.
so we had to kind of skirt around that, as you sometimes do have to.
But I mean, the kids are smart enough to pick up
Oh
on
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like they get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
Nice.
Alex Kingston, going to be on the show, right? And
Yeah.
so I want to say about the season 3 time skip that I wouldn't be surprised if there was some timey-wimey stuff going on, because there has been time travel in this show.
Yes.
I was wondering if you guys were going to ask about an appearance of a character. A large
Sure.
Daddy Bot character. Okay, never mind. I'm surprised we didn't get a question about Optimus being there. That's all I was wondering about.
Right.
I've stopped wondering how this season matches up with Prime because I've just kind of
Yeah,
accepted
I just,
that
that it
anymore.
doesn't
Excellent.
anymore.
Like it's
good.
great, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
We're rolling with it.
All right,
It's
cool.
our fun
Awesome.
little AU, and I love it.
Yeah, because I
Awesome.
know Katie and I had a moment because when he wasn't answering, we were like,
And had
right.
right. Oh God, Prime is over. Oh God, he's
Yeah.
dead. Oh, there he is.
oh no, he's fine. Okay, now I'm confused. You know what? We'll just go past
Good.
it.
I'm
It's
glad,
fine.
yeah.
We're in AU
That's
territory.
awesome.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can roll with it. Some people have difficulty with that.
We're not that difficult.
That's great.
I have spent enough years immersed in fan fiction to be able to roll with
Roll with the punches.
Okay,
Just
this is
go
what
with
we're
it.
doing now. This is how it works, and it's wonderful.
We'll just roll to the rescue. It's fine.
All right.
Is that the in general wrap up, or is that the next people wrap up? Next people. We have more people.
Yeah,
All right,
more
let's bring
people.
them on.
All right.
Thank you
Thanks,
guys so much
guys.
for joining
Appreciate it.
us.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
very
watching.
much. Sure.
All right, I got it. Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Oh my
you.
God, you people are wonderful human beings.
So
Many people. 400 people. It's great.
No, I know. I love it. Speaking of eating, so we can continue with our iTunes listeners. I loved how Blades brought up the fact of that there's like, I wish that these guys would learn that we don't eat, even though they gave us thousands of fruit baskets.
Sending them 9,000 fruit baskets was a thing of wonder.
We are
and
over
glory.
9,000,
Come on, have a
and
seat,
then
guys.
hi guys, come on in.
Yes.
But yeah, like there's so
Welcome
many. I know
back.
the carpet is starting
Because
to.
the carpet's having a grand old time today, but that's all right.
Everybody,
Yeah.
probably Amari.
So, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Tell the fans what you do for the show.
Patrick Archibald, supervising director on Rescue Bots.
Kevin Altieri, I'm a mere director of Rescue Bots.
No, you're a director.
No, you're a director. Own that.
That's right.
Directed
That's
this.
And it's amazing.
Did you guys direct these episodes?
Yes, actually, Kevin directed the episode number 1 there
Yep.
with the Velgrox. I actually did some boards for him on it before I came back to
That's right.
supervise on the show.
Nice.
I like it.
The climax was done by Patrick. It was brilliantly done.
With a lot of input by yourself and your
Yeah,
boards.
yeah.
Kevin
my
still
end.
works on paper, if people can believe that, but he draws
Yeah.
like a madman. So.
That's
I'm
awesome.
surprised. That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, quite a bit of the first episode was actually drawn on paper.
Wow.
Which is a rarity these days in animated productions. Everyone's
Yeah.
done on Cintiqs and computers. And
Well, I'm more of a fan of 2D animation anyway, or just hand-drawn stuff. So
yeah,
I'm
well, I mean,
always a fan of that.
it's a CG. Well, it's a
Yeah,
flash
yeah,
animated
exactly.
show.
Yeah.
But even in pre-production, we all, us old dinosaurs, it was hard for us to make the transition into the digital world.
Old? What?
Well, I wouldn't say that old.
like 28. What's happening?
But you always, lose a little bit when you're drawing on glass as opposed to paper. And,
Yeah.
Right.
and, it's kind of sad now. It's kind of like cell animation. There's no such thing as real cells anymore in animation.
Yeah, I
It's
completely
all
understand.
X's and O's, but yeah, I mean, it's a tool, and you can do some pretty fancy things with the Photoshop and
Yeah.
Storyboard Pro and the things that are coming out now. But no, it was a real fun episode to work on, both direct and storyboard, and I'm sure the fans will enjoy it.
No,
we definitely
I know.
enjoyed it.
I was cracking up the entire time.
Oh my God, yes. What was your favorite part of these episodes?
Favorite part?
Yeah.
Or parts,
I think
multiple.
I think
Yeah.
the diner sequence with
The
the
diner
Velgrox.
was pretty awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
But
That
then
was
again,
pretty dang
there's
cool.
also where Danny gets captured in the forest. I think that
That was very horror movie.
That was
I liked it.
extremely horror
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great.
It's like
You
we're
should
gonna
have seen
split
it.
up, and I'm gonna walk into the dark woods, and we're gonna like, no. I have
Go
seen
back.
this too many
No,
times.
No, go back.
Stop it.
This isn't good. Take Blades with you.
no, it's like the acting on that is like really superb. Like the voice acting is like amazing. It's like, I just love Danny's like little short
yeah.
that scream that's
It was
cut
a-
off. Is
it was adorable.
Really, I couldn't ask for better.
No, it was great.
You know.
And then the power plant stuff with all the
Yeah.
webbed up people, very much a homage to the alien from the first Alien.
Yep, that was the first
yeah.
thing I thought of. I thought of Super 8. I was like, there's so many things happening right now.
God.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was extremely horror movie. And
Again-
it's been a while since we've gone straight horror movie for this show. And I enjoy it.
Oh, every time, even though, again, it'll be a thing of my nightmares, I'm still going to love it.
I love that you're going to have Rescue Bots themed nightmares. That is just the funniest
I'm
thing.
just not going to be able to sleep because I'm just going to be seeing those crazy little aliens just like
With teeth
hanging
out their noses.
Well,
What was it? What was it? Snout teeth or something like that?
With
I can't
teeth
remember.
coming out of their noses.
With lip sync.
Yeah, with-
we
with
went back
lip
and forth
sync.
on that.
and who did the voice of the Velgrox captain?
Oh, we'd have to ask, and I guess
Yeah.
they're not here now.
Oh, everyone's run away.
We're
anyway,
losing our
right.
peanut gallery. That's
But-
okay.
That was
But
actually
I-
his voice, not even affected.
yeah, that was like
Wow.
just like
Oh.
an actor in front of a microphone, just like doing that. That's not even futzed.
That is
Oh,
a heck
I like
of a
that.
voice.
No, it's
Dang.
awesome.
Very commanding.
It's a total performance. Actually, that's one of the things that I like about. I mean, working on any cartoon, people got to realize, like, you have no idea how much drawing goes into this. It's like the script is like its own ordeal for the writers, and then you have like the voice acting and everything, which is like its own problem.
Yeah.
And then after all that's done, it's like for months we're working on each single episode, just going through drawing after drawing, and it's like, and all the Canadian artists are like sending stuff down, funneling through Patrick, and it's like,
Post phase, yeah.
yeah, it's just
And the amount of work that, because of the length of the show, has to get cut, but
Yeah.
it's still done. So there's a lot of work that ends up on the cutting room floor, which is true of any production, whether it's live
Yeah.
action or not. But sometimes it's painful to see the stuff that doesn't get in because you really want to see it.
But what keeps you going on a show like this, or almost any cartoon I think that I've ever worked on, but this especially, is like you really get into these sequences and you really kind of fall in love with the characters. And they're like living inside of your brain while you're doing
All the
this.
time.
Like last season, I guess like Ira the caveman.
Yeah.
It's like I get to do a caveman. And it's like, and he's like really like this real endearing guy.
Yeah.
You know? It's like he has like moments where I get to do a moment where like you have that moment where Ira realizes that he can't go back when he's in the museum and he's like touching the exhibit that's there. And it's
I teared up for sure.
Yeah. And you see Danny and it's like, you know, it's like Danny's like, oh, you get to do those moments. And
Little lump in the throat there.
and it's like you don't get to do that. And I get to do Jules Verne.
Yes.
You know, Jules Verne's an actual character, but it's Jules Verne before he wrote books.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Jules Verne, the adventurer and time traveler.
No. Everything happens, or anything can happen on Griffin Rock, as we've well seen. Flying islands. The whole nine.
It's like,
I mean,
Tim Curry can be your villain.
oh,
yes, he can.
yes, he can.
oh my God, yeah.
And there's more to come on
Yeah, I love
Mr.
Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco was
Really?
Morocco never totally goes away.
Yeah, I always thought that he was always going to come back.
I thought we closed the door on that one. We got a nice little walking off into the Parisian light moment.
But that's way in the future.
That is very true.
When you get into the time stuff, and then
But that's why I think that he's not completely done for, you know? But I don't think he's going to be our complete main villain.
well, we call him a main villain, and maybe not even a villain, maybe just a. We've always
antag-
kind of had a
antagonist?
secret thing. Maybe you know, Doc might be the villain when you think about all the
Dun,
things
dun,
that go
dun.
wrong.
I mean, you are correct. Doc Green
That's right.
has his own shenanigans.
We have wondered that more than once.
Every single time I'm like,
you're the island scientist. What was the last guy up to?
Yeah, right.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
And we got to dredge up Baron from the ocean floor in season 1. It was the one when I directed back when.
That one was awesome.
Yeah,
It
actually,
was
that's
just
true.
a
It's like
blast.
Yeah.
you wouldn't have many stories, but it's like I like one of my best lines was when Cody's on Island of Misfit Tech, and all these things are just chasing him around. He says,
Yeah.
"Can't they just take the batteries out of them?"
I was thinking the same thing.
How long has it been since things have had batteries?
It's like,
I mean,
Seriously. Seriously.
Well, they have Energon, so there's that whole thing, I guess.
that is also true.
Yeah, that is a thing. Thank goodness we've established there's Energon supply on Earth, or we would be having some supply chain problems.
Yes, I agree.
nah.
But yeah, we have, just to recap the last little bit of the second episode, that town hall meeting was so great. Just the vote at the end. And having the bots finally speak for themselves, and Blades has prepared a speech, and Boulder just goes, no, we're going to go straight for the emotional note.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of scene that, a town hall meeting, the whole town is there, all the bots are there, all the Burnses are there. That's the kind of sequence that makes a storyboard artist just cringe, because you got to draw all that people, you got to track the continuity of where it is, and then we get it back in post, and sometimes, oh, wait a second, Milo and so switch places, and then we got to fix that and go back, and it's like tugging a thread, and it all starts to unravel if it's not properly policed by directors like Kevin and whatnot. So
Yeah.
Crowd scenes where the people all have names and faces that we're familiar
got
with.
recognized, yeah.
There were some people I didn't recognize unless they were just a little older or wearing different clothes, because I was like, I don't recognize that person. I don't know who that one was.
Yeah,
but
there's the odd Easter egg in there. Characters we kind of slip in every now and then.
Well, we haven't met everyone on Griffin
No,
Rock.
we haven't.
I mean,
no, and I know that, but it's just interesting to see things change,
also Boulder flirting
That's
with a
what
guard.
I was gonna say.
God bless.
I was not ready.
The little blush.
What's going on
I
there?
was so confused. I was like, what?
He feels it in his spark.
Oh, there you go.
And I think we need to cut off there, because that is a path that we probably shouldn't.
I don't want
It's
to
a
go down
children's
that.
show.
Yeah.
I don't want to go down that
children's
path.
show.
No ships.
But this will be. God, I wrote down a couple things that were glorious. Our mission is to serve and protect humans, even if they don't like it.
Yes, that was hysterical. And of course, obviously, Mr. Pettypaws is always the best. So.
I keep coming back to this, but Mr. Pettypaws will fight you. I need that on a shirt.
Yes.
Mr. Pettypaws will fight you.
I'll take it.
I'm down. I'd wear
That's
that.
always been Kevin's calling card in his episodes, where there's Petty Paws or another cat.
Yeah,
if there's a
a-
cat somewhere in the show, you can bet it was directed by Kevin.
Hey,
That's awesome.
it's having a cat at the beginning of a scene is always a good segue to anything. It's just
That's
like,
very true.
I will take that.
Cats
It's like-
are insane.
yeah.
In a good and bad way.
Oh, I'm just.
I love your notes. Sorry.
I was
My
gonna say
notes
scary
are
camel.
all in caps. Yeah, scary
everything
camel,
that's in
because
the-
that's what happened with
The scary camel.
Steve Bloom scaring himself.
Say sandbat with grappling hook.
It's supposed to be sand boat, but autocorrect hates me. Yeah, my notes are fun and interesting,
Sorry,
you guys.
I didn't mean to get into
I can
it.
link them on Twitter afterwards. Thank goodness for Google Docs. But they've essentially decided that they are going to keep the bot's secrets from the rest of the world, which
Thank
is,
goodness.
a really good idea. We have our base on the mainland that's going to be an academy, training facility, etc. for more rescue bots, which lays our groundwork for Quick Shadow and something I saw in a press release, but that literally no one else has mentioned, so I feel like maybe I shouldn't.
Probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
There was another.
There was a press release for another character.
Yeah, so we were like, we're just not going to
But
bring that up.
literally no one here
No
has
one brought
said
it up,
anything
so-
about it, so
Well,
if you're that interested,
I
you
was
can
waiting-
Google it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's on the internet somewhere.
Yeah.
And one
I
size
don't-
fits all.
There's fun stuff coming. Let's put it that way.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're
That's a good way to
super
do it.
excited.
I am super excited.
Sarah, anything else you guys want to say about these episodes?
Just that they were a lot of work, but a lot of fun, and there's, like I say, lots more to come in season 4. So stay
And
tuned.
all your hard work is definitely shown
thank you.
because
Oh
it's
my God,
fantastic.
yes.
Every
And
episode
thank you
from
for spotlighting it and being so
Yeah.
faithful to
course.
the whole thing as you guys have. So
Oh,
thank you.
absolutely. We love this
I
show.
love this
So
show
much
so
fun.
much. It's ridiculous.
So, should we swing into predictions? I don't think we have our sound effect, and we
So we'll just-
definitely don't have our light show.
So we'll just go into it real quick.
So what are we looking
Yeah, we
at
usually
in
do predictions
season
at the
four?
very
Yeah.
end of all of our after shows, just to see what the next episode will be or what we would like for the rest of the season. So
Well, obviously we have new bots showing up, and we have the infrastructure for that. So that is good. We're getting female bots. I'm so happy. We're obviously going to wind up back in the Sahara at some point in time.
I would hope
to
so.
go get Quick Shadow. Well,
yeah,
she's
unless
in
she
the
comes,
desert.
unless like I said,
Or
the
was
ground.
it a mirage?
What do you think she's going to drive across the Atlantic?
No. I said
It doesn't seem physically possible.
if they
Who
bring
said
the ground
that was
bitch.
Quick Shadow?
Well,
It was the character design that's been released.
Oh, that's right.
so
Nice try, guys.
I'm going to go with yes.
you did. You tried it. Well, I'm thinking
Actually, it
that
was the
maybe
Batmobile.
I would hope that would also be nice. But
Not a good car to have in the desert.
I mean, I always feel weird when there are cars in the desert all the time, but that's me. But I like
We live in California.
that. No, but I meant like sandstorm, kind of like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But if it is Quick Shadow, I'm hoping that maybe, at least for my prediction, that if, let's say, they are working on the ground bridge and maybe it glitches, maybe she just kind of drives through it.
Could be.
And just like, I saw this last time and I just want to get in here and I want to know what's happening. Who are you people? And things like that.
Oh my God, we're going to have a speedster to rival Blur.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what I was kind of aiming to. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm the only speedster here." And it'd be like this
You're
crazy
not
thing.
Tigger, dear. You're not Tigger. Man.
She's the responsible one, so let's leave it
Yes.
at that.
Just
So-
you wait.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm super down for this.
Do you have any other predictions besides the
I
one?
think I mean, we got the whole season ahead of us.
I
We got a
know.
time skip. I think we've just kind of been sprinkling predictions in through this whole after show.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You got 24 episodes to go, so
And there will be more space travel, too.
I could not be more excited.
I'm so excited.
That's not giving anything away, though.
No, that's why I'm like, I can't
late.
wait.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much.
thank you for having
No
us.
problem.
Where can the people? Oh,
Yeah. Do you guys have social media where people can find you or anything like that?
on social media and
I'm
whatnot.
on Facebook.
Yeah, just the Facebook thing.
Oh, okay.
All
Safest
right.
bet.
Follow Rescue Bots.
Just look for me on Facebook if you want
Chat.
to chat.
Like it. All right.
Alexis, where can the people find you?
You can find me all over the interwebs as Torres 890. It's ATORRES 890.
And I'm Katie Cullen. You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and YouTube at Kiaxet. That's KIAXET. I'm also on Snapchat at Kia Prime. We have Robots in Disguise in its usual time slot on Sundays. Arrow is coming back from its completely random 2-week hiatus on Wednesdays. Turn is starting in a couple weeks. That's
Yes.
going to be fun.
You guys should
and
watch that.
Blind Spot is on Tuesday nights. Thank you guys so much for watching. Transform and roll out!